Hello! In this video, we will learn how to graph inequalities on the TI-84 Plus family. I'll start on the TI-84 Plus CE, but I will also demonstrate on the TI-84 Plus. To begin, press the Apps key, and in your Apps menu, find the app called Inequalities. Select it, and then press any key. For our first example, we want to graph y is less than 2x plus 3. So we can type in 2x plus 3. For the 84 plus CE, you'll go all the way over to the far left-hand side, press enter, and now when you press the down arrow, you can cycle through the different inequalities. I see less than. The style will be a dashed line and shading below. I'll press enter to select OK. Now when I graph, I will see y is less than 2x plus 3. Let's go back to y equals, clear out our equation, and let's go to example 2. Y is greater than or equal to negative x plus 1. Negative x plus 1, left arrow to get to the style, press enter, and let's find greater than or equal to, select OK. Now press graph. And you see plotted y is greater than or equal to negative x plus 1. Let's go back to y equals, clear out what we have in there. Example 3 is a system of inequalities. Y is less than or equal to 1/2 x minus 2. Y is greater than negative 2x plus 4. To get our fraction template, alpha y equals, select the fraction 1 over 2 x minus 2. Let's go over to our inequality option, press enter, and we want less than or equal to. Select OK. And in y2, put in negative 2x plus 4. All the way over to the far left-hand side, press enter, arrow down, select greater than, select OK, and now when we press graph, we will see our system of inequalities. Now that it's plotted, press second trace, arrow to the right for the inequality menu, option 1, point of interest trace. When I select it, it will find the intersection. That is the point of interest. Let's go back to that menu. Second, trace, arrow to the right for inequality. This time, choose number 2, inequality intersection. When this is selected, we see the solution set shaded. Once more, let's go back to that menu. Second, trace, arrow to inequality, and option 3 is the union. When we select it, we see the entire shaded region that fits both inequalities. Let's go back to y equals, clear out your system of inequalities. Now we want to do example 4. X is greater than 3. Arrow up to the little x equals in the top menu line. Press enter, and notice we now have x1, x2, and so on. Let's put in 3, left arrow, and press enter. We want to choose x is greater than, and select OK. Now when you graph, you will see plotted x is greater than 3. Let's go back to y equals, arrow up to that top menu line, arrow to the right where we see Quit App, select it, and choose number 2, Quit the Inequality Graphing. For the TI-84 Plus, press the Apps key, find your Inequals app, select it, press any key. We see our inequality options at the bottom of the screen. They're associated with our top 5 graphing keys. To use these features, you first press alpha and then the inequality symbol you wish to choose. So if I wanted less than, I'd press alpha window. I'd right arrow, and then I can type in 2x plus 3. Notice it changed the style to a dotted line and shades below. When I press graph, I have my example 1, y is less than 2x plus 3. Let's go back to y equals, and now let's look at example 3, the system of inequalities. Enter in your system of inequalities. Again, press alpha and the top 5 graphing keys to choose your inequalities. Once you have them entered in, press graph. Now you can press alpha window, and you can see the inequality intersection, the union, or the original shade. Selecting number 1, inequality intersection, alpha window, select number 2, the union, alpha window, select number 3 for original shade. To find the points of interest, press alpha trace, and for this system of inequalities, 2.4, negative 0.8 is the point of intersection. That would be your point of interest.